Since we last spoke, Ryan Clark has apologized for comments that he made about Kyren Lacy's role in a fatal car crash. But before we get into it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. With that being said, let's get this started. Alright, so just to get you caught up, Kyren Lacy's attorney, Matt Ory, went on a Louisiana TV station to say that Kyren was 70 yards behind the crash when it happened, and that the vehicle that actually crashed into Herman Hall and caused Herman Hall's death was tailgating the gold truck that was in front of them. Kyren Lacy's attorney also released a video not only showing this accident, but also in this video, it showed a Louisiana State trooper that repeatedly telling the driver of a truck to make sure that he wrote down that Kyren's green Dodge Charger was the reason why he had to hit the brakes. Matt Ory, Kyren Lacy's attorney, did this in an attempt to show that Kyren was innocent in that fatal crash. If you want to see that video and my reaction to it, click the card somewhere up here. Once Kyren Lacy's attorney's interview in this video was released, there was outrage everywhere, all over social media, and now even still right now currently all over the news, all over social media, and this includes Ryan Clark and also Scott Van Pelt. After these videos were released, Ryan Clark was on SportsCenter after Monday Night Football, and he had this to say. Kyren Lacy was accused of something and being investigated for something he didn't do, and he died having to live with the guilt and the consequences of a guilty man knowing he was innocent. It recently was discovered that he was 72 yards away from the crash, that police and state policemen tried to coerce and doctor and use ways to manipulate statements that put this young man behind bars. They changed his joy, they changed his life, and they eventually took his own life. He went on to say this was supposed to be a career, but at least he was supposed to be here in the NFL. At some point in time throughout his career, I would have expected to say his name, so I'm going to say his name tonight. Kyren Lacy should be here with us. Nothing will ever repair or replace the pain that his parents have to feel and his loved ones have to feel, but we can say his name. There were so many stations that ran the fact that he was being investigated, so I want to make sure here with Scott Van Pelt that he was an innocent man and at least know that he has that as he rests. All this was said on Monday night, right after Monday Night Football. So Tuesday morning, just a few hours later, Louisiana State Police released an 11-minute video in response to Kyren Lacy's attorney's video. In this video, it was explaining why Lacy had been charged. The video included witness statements immediately after the crash, saying that Kyren was previously passing cars on a 2-lane road that was a no passing lane, discussing how that was a contributing factor, talking about how he passed 4 vehicles, one of them being a semi. And if you want to see this video and my response to it, I'll put it in a card up here, so make sure you click there. I'll also have it in the description down below if you want to watch it after this video. After this video was released, Ryan Clark went on First Take and apologized for what he had to say about Kyren. He said, quote, "In full transparency, y'all, I knew Kyren personally, but nothing matters to me more than the truth. I always strive to do my best to mix authenticity with the most complete and up-to-date information available. I failed to do that on Monday night based on the subsequent evidence that has been released by Louisiana State Police Department. I set the highest standards of fairness and, most importantly, righteousness in my work. I didn't meet that standard." Scott Van Pelt also apologized for what he called an incomplete reaction, saying that he had a visceral reaction to Kyren Lacy's attorney's video. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. With that being said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. I talk about true crime and current events that are happening in the news. With all that being said, I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a good one.